everyone, my name is Honey and I am here right now at BSS, the British School of Sofia. In here you can have bunch of lessons with bunch of field trips. So here's the uniform of girls, and there are also sports uniforms and for boys uniforms. So I would like to introduce the first lesson, assembly. Assembly is when you can discuss things and you try to imagine things out of your mind. Next we have IPC. IPC is short for International Primary Curriculum. And in there we learn geography and history. We first start from the entry point about geography or history, and then we have the topic. Next we have English, almost the main subject. English is where we can improve our new words, keywords, and then we can write it in a notebook to revise before your exam. Next we have math. Well, math is for you to think fast, write answers correctly, and don't forget the units after the numbers. Next we have science. Science is for you to experiment all the objects in the world. For example, light, electricity, movements, and sounds. You can all do experiments if you don't understand, and always ask the teacher if you don't know anything. Then we have experimental science. Experimental science is when it's also science, and you can experiment more and wisely. You can also be divided into groups and sit in different places as long as you want. Then we also have PE. PE is for you to exercise so you can be healthy and strong. Well, it could also have the morning break. Morning break is when you can have breaks and eat your breakfast. You can also bring your breakfast and your lunch, or you can just eat the breakfast at school. There's also the cafeteria. The cafeteria is where you can buy stuff and then you can eat from there if you don't really like the school food. There's also drinks there also. The tap water here is drinkable, so when you're out of water from your bottle, you could also just fill it from the tap water. All the toilets are very clean and sensible. Then we have the music. Music is when you can sing and you can talent all of your songs. Then we have arts. Arts is when you can paint, draw, scribble, and then you can sometimes write. Well, it's also sometimes about science, or it also can be about IPC, history. You can write, sometimes the teacher will tell you have a sketchbook, and then you can write on the sketchbook and paint on the sketchbook by a very special material. Well, there's also clay. Then you have the lunch break. The lunch break is normally lasts for 1 hour. Well, 1 hour you can do a lot of things, but you shouldn't stay in your class too much. If not, that'll be very boring. You can take your book, go to the library and read. Or you can just take your notebook outside or to revise. Or you have fun with friends outside. Here's the BSS school portal. And here we are, is from grade 4 to grade 12. And by the way, we also have the other building. Is from kindergarten to grade 3. When we go outside, we play. There's a basketball court, a mini wood, so you can play basketball or football like some of my students do. Then we also have the football court where we can play football. Then we also have Bulgarian classes. For me, I'm Vietnam. I don't know Bulgarian, so I'm joining in the group that I don't know Bulgarian. But there's also a Bulgarian class that does know Bulgarian. So they always teach us lessons, and normally, sometimes in our class, in the doesn't know Bulgarian, they normally have sometimes like do some activities on on Friday. Or sometimes they could go out and play. Here we have also after school activities or after class activities. We have piano, the vocal group, we have chess, we have modern dance, we have theater, and so on. Welcome!